file R03. Okay, we're starting.
You starting the recording?
Where the recording has already been started, but I'm cutting to that part where I said, okay, we're starting.
So we started?
We already started, yes.
Did we start recording it?
Yes, we started recording. The recording has been started. The thing that was started was the
That's
recording, and the recording was the thing that was started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cusco's recording.
Yeah. Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison designated specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Yes, that poison!
My ninja brother!
Ah,
I know you hate
freaking...
George.
Okay.
Insert comment about how... for everyone at home, all three of you, this is like the second or third time we've played this because of technical reasons. And this is the one playthrough
Third time we've watched this cutscene. Second time we've played this chapter.
Yeah, it's weird. But long story short, this is the one playthrough I refuse to let die. Everything else can die, but this is the one playthrough that I have to finish.
I was fine letting Persona 2 die because it doesn't seem like anyone cares, and I can't really hold it together anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. I said we get like a stupid simple game. Or we play a co-op game finally. I don't think we've done that ever.
No, we haven't.
You gotta get
I feel like it would very quickly degenerate into...
Yeah, you would just be killing me over and over, and I would get mad.
Not me.
You would
I feel
kill
like you would do that.
No way. You would
I am
absolutely,
not that person.
You would absolutely start screwing with me. Be like, dude, we gotta save the children, and you'd be like, die. I don't know what game.
Oh gosh, he got shot.
Oh no.
I'm always obsessed with the idea of like a video game with like a really badass protagonist who ends up dying to like one gunshot or something stupid.
Yeah, that's always like, particularly in stuff like Final Fantasy. I feel like the older classic Final Fantasies weren't like this, but in some of the newer ones, it's like she got shot one time and she died in a cutscene. It's like, hasn't she been shot like 30,000 times throughout the game?
Those are funny.
It's like, use a Phoenix down. We can't. It's a cutscene. Okay.
We can't. She's dying.
Yeah.
How is this different from when they die in battle?
Yeah, basically. Well, it's different. It's the magic of the, shut up.
It's just kind of funny about Baldur's Gate is like even if someone dies in story, you can still like bring them back to life, and then they're usually like,
yeah,
it's usually really awkward. It's like,
yeah. I've never played Baldur's Gate 3.
What am I supposed to do now? Huh?
I never played Baldur's Gate 3, but I played Divinity 2, which was the same developers, and they have a similar thing. Where like after you kill someone, sometimes you can like go into the ether and like talk to their spirit, and they're like, dude, what the fetch?
Did you tell me that you had technical difficulties so that you could watch this stupid cutscene with that your favorite line, quote unquote, again?
No, I swear there were actual technical. So what happened is that like your audio, for whatever reason, your half of the audio just like didn't record. I mean, like a couple words every once in a while, but for whatever reason it just didn't record. I think it was just like you were cutting out way harder than I thought you were.
Is it working now? Is it working now?
Yeah, it should be. Okay. I can double check once the cutscene's over.
I'm literally not gonna record a third time. You can do this chapter on your own if it doesn't work again.
Fine. I might end up having to do that. Doggy.
Doggo.
He's gonna patrol ahead.
Why can't he help you?
Because plot. Alright. Favorite line, here we go.
You've been avoiding your taxes.
Oh no.
Guess you better arrest me then.
18.3.104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
Favorite line right there.
Oh no.
And the joke for everyone at home is that every line is my favorite line.
I know.
I know you know, but they don't.
I'm the only one really watching.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. This is mostly just like a tech demo, honestly. This whole channel. Just being like, hey, I know how to edit, and this guy knows how to write sometimes.
I know how to write sometimes.
Well, I don't think you've written anything for this channel yet, have you?
No.
Okay, see?
I wrote some stuff for my other channel, which I still need to... I should probably record for my other channel. I just need to figure out how to frickin'
You should plug
edit
it
for that. What?
You should plug your other channel. Hey, everybody, go look at my other channel at boopity-schmooples.com.
It's Xander Sickness, and it's awesome because it's scripted videos, and I am trying to figure out how to animate.
Really? What are you using to animate?
Yeah. That's the problem.
Wait, are you going old school?
What do you mean?
Like, are you hand drawing your animation?
No,
Okay.
That's freaking insane.
I was
No,
gonna
I'm not
say-
doing like full animation. I'm doing like this. You know how a lot of YouTubers do, like
Oh, they draw one picture.
it's just kind of frames.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how that works. So I was trying to do it with K10 Live, the one you use for this channel,
Oh, yeah.
and it kind of works, but it's just problematic.
Yeah, it's got issues, but it is still
And
my
I'm trying to
favorite.
figure out how to record the games that I'm trying to show off on the channel and stuff. It's just I'll get to it, but there's so much crap going on in my life right now. It's probably gonna be a bit.
Yeah, no, I get you. For everyone at home, it's been like almost a month since our last video. I kind of paced it out a little bit, so it's a little bit less jarring. I think for everyone at home, it's been like 2 weeks, but you know, it's still weird.
The road is blocked by barricades.
Maybe how long?
Yeah,
has it
but
been?
this isn't the first episode we've done in a month because we did 2 other episodes before this that you
No,
deleted.
no, we did one other episode, and then the other episode, we just lost it.
Oh, it was unairable for sure.
Yeah, like
That's
it
not
was
what I'm saying.
absolutely. We should not have aired that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting rammed.
No, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's why
Oh
my
yeah.
brain is melted.
Oh, I get it. It's frustrating too to like you work hours on something and then it's just like, haha, we gotta do it again.
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling about this video I'm trying to make for my other channel. Because
Yeah,
I've
fair
already tried to make it like 3 or 4 times. I got pretty close with one try, but
That's one of the reasons. Like I'm okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm good at video editing because I'm not. I'm okay at it. Gosh dang, I'm getting ran. But one of my big problems with like working for other people is when they're like, "Hey, do this thing again." And I'm like, "But why?" They're like, I just don't like the cuts. I'm like, "But what about the cuts did you not like? Just do it again." I'm like, shut the frick.
dude, that happens with writing jobs too.
Really? They just
Like,
tell
I've
you
had
to write it
editing-
again.
Yeah, I've had editing jobs where they're like, I don't like this. I'm like, hey, what about it is wrong? Like,
Yeah.
I'm following your
Yeah, I followed what you want me to
whatever
do.
sheet. Like, I'm following all the rules. I'm following like the vibe that you want to give.
Yeah.
And oftentimes they'll be like, this is great. Like you did this and you did this. Like the things that I told you to do that were important. It's like, but I want you to do this. It's like, well, but now you're changing
Yeah.
what you said to me before.
It's like, listen, I'm okay with revisions. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I genuinely fucked up somewhere, tell me and I'll fix it. But if it's
but be
just like,
specific.
yeah, like tell me what happened that I can fix. These things are strong.
This is
I
like the
guess they are
opposite kind of
mechs.
conversation we had last time we recorded this exact chapter.
Well, what was it? Can't remember for shit.
We were talking about like Final Fantasy and Star Wars last time,
Oh yeah.
and now we're talking about like jobs.
Yeah. I mean, basically. Long story short, Alex likes Final Fantasy up until I think you said 8, and then you think they kind of went to shit.
What?
What Final
Oh.
Fantasies do you like?
I haven't even played 8 or
Which one?
I
you
haven't played anything between 8 and 14.
Didn't you say that like
I'm-
you thought the recent Final Fantasies were not as good? Oh no, it was the Dragon Quest. Was it? I can't remember for shit.
No, it was Final Fantasy 16 that was like very
That was
cinematic because we were talking about how they do this in this game too, where it's like they force you to walk really slowly for like cutscenes or not
Yeah.
cutscenes, but like
oh man.
you know what I mean. Like they force you to
Yeah.
walk slowly so that they can do some kind of cutscene or whatever in the side.
Yeah, it's usually so they can
It's like,
load
why-
the next area.
Right, but like why even let me walk? Like just do the cutscene.
Yeah, just have a loading screen. It's easier.
What's the point of giving me control if I can't control it?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the segment where you can hold up,
Yeah.
and that's it. And you can't
Yeah.
even like adjust your speed. You just have to hold up, and that's it. It's like I'm not playing the game, so why am I playing the game?
Exactly. Oh man, I didn't get the titty pic. Oh, I'll get the next one. For everyone at home, Kojima's a pervert, and
That's harsh.
I mean, am I wrong?
Probably. I don't know enough about him to know.
Okay, I'll take that back. He's got a penchant for women that are scantily clad in his video games. Anyway,
Okay.
let's just stick with that. He's got that.
The weirdest way out you could have described that.
Whatever. He has that, and in this game he includes some as well. And there's one at the very beginning that I didn't get, but I got it last time, and it bugged Alex, and I thought it was funny.
Bend the laws when it suits business.
Yeah.
I do have my script for my other video already. That was the first thing I did, and I really like the script, and that's why I'm really frustrated that I can't figure out the rest of the video.
I'm debating,
But
because you said you want to do a playthrough of Sonic Adventure, the first one, right?
you said that, but I'm down, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to play it because it's so dang glitchy, but
That's what makes it good.
I get so frustrated with glitches.
That's understandable.
I mean, maybe that'll be entertaining, but
I really want to do a, I'm not going to say the word a defense, but basically a defense. I'm going to use that word. A defense of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, because a lot of people have been kind of crapping on them recently. And I'm just like, actually, they're really good. And, like, obviously not perfect, but etc., etc. And I kind of want to do a scripted video on that, and I might use this channel as an excuse to get the footage.
it's fine.
Nice.
All right, damn you. You do realize
Now I just have
Um,
to think of a channel name.
I have an idea for my scripted channel of basically the opposite of that, which is like breaking nostalgia goggles.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, no,
nostalgia glasses, whatever you call that, rose-colored glasses.
That was my roommate's.
What?
Did you hear that?
Increase your codec encryption.
No, I just heard asshole.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, continue.
Unofficially?
I forget which games were on my list. Part of it was I have a rant written out about how the old Pokemon games aren't as good as people remember,
Yeah. I think Pokemon
and the
peaked-
primary reason is HMs.
Yes, that's fair.
I wrote a whole rant of like script style, but I don't know if I ever planned it for it to be its own video. But it's literally just a rant about how HMs are like the biggest video game sin.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't say
Like, I
biggest,
understand-
but they're up there.
Oh yeah, it's not that big. I'm exaggerating, obviously.
yeah.
But like, I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to be like, oh, okay, so like you battle with your Pokemon, but they also like affect the real world. You know, they have
Yeah.
some function in the overworld. Like, but the way they implemented it, made it so it was just impossible to get through certain parts, and you'd have to like redo certain parts if
Yeah.
you didn't have the HM you needed.
The
Or
fact
you had
that
to like have an HM slave.
I was just gonna say the fact that having an HM slave was a thing. It's like maybe the gameplay wasn't that good,
Yeah,
or at least that aspect of it.
yeah. I forget what else was on my list of nostalgia glasses things.
I
gonna
don't know.
look it
There's
up.
probably a ton. In my opinion, Pokemon kind of peaked with I think it was Gen 3. And then it was kind of downhill from there. Although I haven't played the most recent Pokemon, so
Gen 3 also struggles with
it does.
HMs
Don't get me
because I
wrong.
went back and played it and I forgot how freaking stupid they are.
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong. I say it peaked, but that doesn't mean it was perfect.
Oh yeah, so this is I guess a little preview. Paper Mario: 1,000-Year Door, which I know everyone freaks out about being like the best Paper Mario. That's on my cracking nostalgia goggles like
Right.
list.
That is fair. I stand by that it's the best Paper Mario, but that doesn't mean it's the best JRPG.
I really liked Origami King.
Really?
I really
Wait, is that
really
the
liked
one?
it.
Is that the one with the Princess Peach dating sim joke,
I don't know,
or was that Sticker Stars?
but Color Splash is the one that gets the most hate, and I kind of agree with that. But
Yeah.
and then Super Mario 64 is also on my cracking nostalgia glasses list.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the intro I wrote for it was welcome to Cracking Nostalgia Glasses, the show where I give my opinion and piss everyone off, then avoid the comments like they're weird family members.
Yeah, fair enough.
Doc,
My roommates are freaking out in the background because apparently football, basketball, soccer thing, I don't know.
Basketball.
Something happened.
Today is football.
Today is football day. I'm like a sports ball guy. I'm like, oh yeah, sports ball's going. I used to like basketball a little bit, but
I'm just not a fan of watching other people play sports, or even like watching other people play video games, other than like in a comedic way.
Yeah, that's fair. I love watching.
I mean, like
comedic stuff.
esports.
Yeah, esports stuff.
Like, I don't
not.
like esports, and I don't like regular sports.
Yeah, that's fair. I can understand esports. I just can't get into it.
Yeah. I feel like I would be more likely to watch actual sports than esports, honestly. But
I'd probably watch esports first, just because I understand what's going on more. Like with
Yeah.
football, I'm like, oh, they jimmied the rig. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, what the fetch is this?
I
Oh,
watched
they truffled the
League of
foot.
Legends tournament.
What the fetch? Sorry,
I
what
watched
you
the
say?
League of Legends tournaments with my brother,
Hmm.
and I don't really care about them that honestly. But it's funny to watch them with my brother because he's like the least video game, like the he's not a video game fan in the slightest.
What?
But
Whatever.
but he loved League of Legends for a time, and he's still, even though he doesn't play League of Legends anymore, he loves the tournaments.
Interesting.
And it's just fun. It's just funny to watch him talk about it. Bro, look how freaking smooth this is. Look how they do this strategy. Look how they do this and that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I played the game probably longer than you, and I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. I never got into League of Legends. I played Smite a little bit, which is
Smite's trash.
what? I thought Smite was good.
Smite's garbage.
Fair enough.
Smite literally was like, their whole basis was like, oh, it's mythology, you know, it's gods and goddesses from
various
mythology, but then
religions,
like they didn't do anything else with it.
oh, like don't get me wrong, the lore is stupid. I'm just saying that the gameplay was good.
Mm.
But Smite was the one that I like got into with my brother. But
Yeah.
everything else I'm just like, eh. Most multiplayer games don't really interest me.
Same here.
I suppose the exception was the oh gosh, Destiny 1 and 2 I thought were pretty good for a while, and then they got very not good very fast, you know what I mean?
That's my problem with most MMOs, is like a lot of MMOs
Climb.
are
Okay.
interesting, but then like if they've been out for a time, then you try to like join them, and there's just like 4
Yeah.
billion things that come up. It's like, oh, you finished the intro? Every single person in this huge city
Yeah.
has a quest for you.
Yeah, that I
And
understand.
they're all different, and they all show off multiple features. It's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, I get that.
let me just start the game.
I feel like MMOs kind of, I don't know, like they hit a new high with World of
They kind
Warcraft.
of MM blow.
I mean, yeah, that too. They hit a new high with World of Warcraft, and then like just nobody could top it.
Give me a new high. Wasn't that like the first one?
No, there was like EverQuest and shit, which was like garbage. And
Oh,
before
that
that, there
was
were
pretty
MUDs,
crazy,
which we don't
EverQuest.
even talk about anymore.
Muds?
Yeah, multi-user dungeons. Basically, it was like,
Oh.
oh, there's another guy I have to kill. Where is he? There he is.
The
There
Hama
you-
boy.
Basically, it was like, oh no. Stuff like, you know what? Just fetch you.
You can't talk and play
I
at the same
can't.
time.
I'm so sorry.
It's so funny.
Like Baldur's Gate, the original ones.
I don't know anything about the original Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay. Lose your arms, please. There we go. Okay.
I always kind of wished I could have played Baldur's. Cause I loved Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
I played it through many, many times, but I never played it with people.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like it would have been really fun. But
I don't know. I played Divinity 2 with my brother-in-law a little bit, and I'm like, it's not the same as like the solo experience because you're not making as many decisions, you're not interacting with characters the same.
I know it's not the same. Like I wouldn't do it as my first playthrough.
Oh, absolutely not.
but
But I think, I don't know, maybe I'm just a loser because I'm like, I prefer the solo stuff. like
No,
the
I kind of
competition
in the
is
same
me and
boat.
the computer.
Do you play most games in hard mode?
Sometimes not. Like I just beat Cyberpunk 2077 in hard mode,
Uh-huh.
but like most of the time I play normal, and then if I'm like I love this game, then I'll play it again on hard. But that is pretty
Yeah.
rare.
My favorite games are the Legend of Zelda games, which don't usually have a hard mode. Sometimes there's a master mode,
Yeah.
but more than half the time you get it by playing the game once through anyway. So,
Yeah.
um, but if I'm playing, I'll always play a game on normal first, and then if it's just crazy easy, then I'll do hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's like a default. It's kind of my same approach to food, honestly. It's like if I get food at a restaurant, I don't put any seasoning, I don't put any sauce on it. I try it first, like as is,
Yeah.
and then I
Oh man, he
maybe
died.
adjust. I usually don't even do anything to it because I'm just not a fan of adding extra seasoning. But
Yeah, it's fair enough. Please, there we go. Please die. Just die.
try, idiot.
Yeah, he fell off a building. Sorry, I couldn't save you, mister. It is what it is. This is why you don't privatize the police. Insert commentary here.
Come on, Mary.
Alright, now we gotta do the stealth section again.
Woohoo!
I know, right?
The one where you can't see anything.
Yep.
Oh my god! Wow! I'd love to have a mod just like on my computer that every game has a Mario falling sound effect,
Oh yeah.
or
Love that.
Link's falling sound effect from Ocarina of Time, which is
What's
like
that?
the most guttural, primal scream I've ever heard in my life.
The only thing I remember
It's just,
from that.
"Huh?"
Oh yeah. The only thing I remember from that is that when he gets hurt by landing, he goes "Aight!" And the only reason I remember that is because it's ouch in Japanese.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Japanese for ouch. So technically,
I
he had
didn't
a
know
voice
that.
line before Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild. What was the first one where he talks? Was
None
that
of them.
no? But like
He doesn't talk.
no, but like in I think Skyward Sword.
No,
It's
he
like
doesn't
implied
talk.
that he like he doesn't have a voice actor, but it's like implied that
No,
he's
he
like
has-
speaking.
Yeah, he has dialogue options,
Yes.
which technically you have those starting in like Link to the Past, but
Really? I'm so.
but they're beyond like yes and no in Skyward Sword.
I'm so lost.
Like there's more personality to it in Skyward Sword, I guess.
Fair enough.
It's kind of similar in Breath of the Wild.
I don't know. I haven't really. I played Breath of the Wild. I still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Apparently, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom's freaking awesome.
I've heard.
It's literally like my experience with that whole thing was like I played Breath of the Wild, it was amazing, and I played the ever living crap out of that game. And then Tears of the Kingdom was coming out, and I was like it's gonna be a sequel, and like, but I kind of wish like I could go back and play Breath of the Wild all over again, you know, have that same feeling.
Yeah.
And like Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel, but it also gave me that feeling, that same exact feeling that I got from Breath of the Wild. I was like, this is just insane, this is huge, and there's so much to do. Like, just absolute wonder. It was awesome.
Oh, dear.
And then Super Mario Wonder came out.
I haven't played that either. I have
Also a great game.
a very large absence of Switch games. I'm just like they never go on sale.
They go on sale pretty dang often. They just had a big sale on a bunch of games for Mario Day.
Really?
Yeah, for March 10th.
What
'Cause
happened?
it spells Mario.
Right. Stupid little arm things.
Yeah,
Your
like
juice.
most of the Mario games are like $30 to $40 instead of being 60 whatever.
That's still not a very good deal.
It's like a third off.
I mean, yeah. I'm used to Steam sales where it's like 90% off.
Yeah, after a game's been out for like 12 years.
Yeah, like Mario 64.
On Steam?
No, on the Switch it was on sale. It was like $30, wasn't it?
No, you can't buy Mario 64 on the Switch.
What the fetch?
You get it through the online subscription.
Oh, what's the one that they sold it on the Switch for a little bit? And it was like
Are you
a
talking about the
remaster.
3D All Stars thing?
Yeah, what was that?
That was Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy.
64 Sunshine. So they were selling 64.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick
Was it? Did you
souvenir
have to get
of
all
all
three,
those
or was it
and
like
In the bundle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
remind
it's
me
one
to
game,
about
it's not-
sarcasm sometime.
It's not giving you a download code for them individually or anything.
I just realized that they have an age for Wolf. He's 3 years old. Like
Nice.
that was important information that they had to give him. Let me through the freaking door. There we go. Is there? I already picked.
That's something that bugs me about Final Fantasy VII Remake is that there's definitely a bunch of parts of like the reactor places where you're invading, and I'm using all kinds of weird words right now because my brain is not working.
You're fine. I'm also special right now.
Anyway, there's just so many of these like pathways where they're like, oh, that one's all blocked off. It's like, dude, there's like a chair in the hallway. Like, why can't I move past the
Yeah.
chair?
Yeah, I get that. Come
Like
on.
Cloud can jump like 40 feet in the air. Why can't he get around this stupid chair?
Yeah, that always bugged me, specifically with platformers, because I felt like it was never fair.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I can reach this, and then they're just like, invisible wall, no, you can't. I'm like, well, what the? Like, why would you tease me this way? Please don't tease
Yeah.
me. Green lover,
People like
come
that.
rescue me. Have you seen that video?
No, I don't know
Oh
what
my
you're
gosh,
talking
you don't want to. I mean, I'm gonna force
Okay.
you to watch
Well,
it
why'd
after
you
this
bring it
anyway,
up?
because I'm gonna make you
about.
watch
What?
it. But
No.
it's really bad. It's. Have you seen Dream Lover, the song? Dream Lover, come.
No.
It's Mariah. Is that? That's not Mariah Carey. Who is that? Who cares? Some ladies like Dream Lover, come rescue me, but some.
Mariah who carry.
Yeah, Mariah, who gives a fetch. Enemy ahead. Avoid fighting if you can. I don't feel like it, but I will do this just in case.
If you could just show me a weird video, I gotta show you a weird video.
Okay, deal. We could turn this into a reaction channel.
Oh, please don't.
What? Why not?
People can watch those videos on their own.
Yeah, but then they won't have us going like in the background.
That's literally what would happen. is
Yeah,
it would just be,
exactly. Yeah, we would be like Green Lover, and then you'd be like
we can
very
play Subway
uncomfortable.
Surfer.
Yeah. See, this is the content that the people want.
That was also something we talked about last time, was how freaking annoying
The
those
brain
shorts
rot.
are, and the brain rot shorts where
Yeah.
where they're like playing 4 different songs at the same time and putting like captions for things, and their captions are never right, and they're also doing the captions for the song, and they're
Yeah.
playing Subway Surfer on the bottom.
Yeah, I hate that.
Friggin' awful.
For me, the
hate that
worst
content.
ones are when Family Guy is playing in the back. I'm like, what? Like this? This requires 2 levels of concentration. That, like, are you that special? Like, are you that? Like, I can't even think of the term that isn't super duper offensive.
Like maybe that short-term
Memory
attention
loss.
span,
I
like-
don't know.
or short-term memory loss, that works too.
You cut him. Yeah. Here we go. Bullseye.
I eat your spine.
Yeah, basically.
Can we skip the next cutscene since we've seen it like 10 times?
You know what? Fuck it, yeah. We haven't seen it you've seen it once. This will be the second time you've seen it.
Like 10 times.
Okay, yeah. You'll be fine.
These are long cutscenes, dude.
They are, but that's half the gimmick of
You're
the
gonna have to
game.
do the whole thing where you're like stumbling around with PTSD, and then you're gonna have to watch the dude with the cat and
All right, fine.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't even skip that part, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, the PTSD part I can't skip.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. This I can't skip either.
Yeah, it gets good. They're so stupid.
Don't you feel bad for killing those people that were trying to kill you?
Oh, maybe I do. Oh
Ugh.
wait, no, I don't.
I was like drugged as a child, so I'm fucked in the head, so this works on me. My backstory is just like all the bad things. You should look into his backstory.
is stupid.
He's like Shadow the
His-
Hedgehog on steroids.
I'm sure he is.
Oh yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, Raiden is very Shadow the Hedgehog. He
Oh,
goes
I was
his
gonna say
own
earlier,
way.
you reminded me by talking about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
There's also a Japanese line in Sonic Adventure.
Oh, really?
It's when I think it's when Shadow attacks or something. He's saying like "go" or something.
Yes.
Something like that. I didn't know that until I watched the Grumps.
No. I'd have to
Those
watch it.
grumpy fools.
I still haven't seen that.
They're adults.
Did
Well,
they
there's two
finish
of
it
them,
yet?
so
I know. That's why I haven't finished it. Did they finish it?
yeah, they finished their second. They finished their second
Okay.
playthrough.
Then I'll have to give it a go. That's my biggest
Queen
problem.
fashion streak.
That's my
Why
biggest
is he on
problem.
the queen?
Because he's
He is the queen.
he is the queen. Okay, let's skip this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hallelujah. It's raining. It's raining Spanish men.
What am I even fighting for?
I don't know. Thundercats.
That's Thundercats. That was a Mega Man reference, young man.
I know it was a Mega Man
Okay, good.
reference.
I was like, Thundercats.
Isn't Thundercats? I've never seen whatever that is.
It's pretty
like
old.
He-Man or whatever.
I mean, they did make a
But-
remake, but nobody watched it. And like, you know what? Good for them.
But didn't they have a similar like cry? It was like, "What are we fighting for? Thundercats or something like
No,
that."
no, it was Thundercats Ho!
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
Dude, cartoons used to be good. You don't even understand.
Whatever this is.
Specifically, well, yeah. I just killed 4
Welcome
more
to
people.
whatever this is, where I literally didn't care enough to make an actual banner and a logo for my
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm so.
This whole
fetched in
channel
the
is
head.
about being casual and not caring
Yeah,
about
honestly,
stuff.
this whole channel's a hobby. It's not a lifestyle.
I mean, that's a vibe, bro. What if it does blow up and people are like, "Yeah, this is the vibe. This is the vibe of not caring and just
If
kind
this
of
is the
chilling."
vibe, then I'm gonna quit school and quit work and just do this. I'll probably have to find
If it
somebody else to do
launched?
it. Yeah, if this makes millions, fetch those kids.
Have someone else
I'm
edit
not
it.
teaching, I'm not teaching anyone. Yeah, I definitely hire an editor. Are you kidding me? I do the editing because I have to.
Yeah, that's true. I like editing,
Wait,
but not
really?
not for things like this. I like editing when I can add like jump cuts and
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
graphics and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I prefer editing for stuff like this just because it is so much easier. The only
Yeah.
downside is that it does take a lot longer. Or at
Yeah.
least I think it does, because you have to watch it like 3 times to make sure you got everything. And you have to be like, oh, did the audio sync? What did I do here? Oh my gosh. Do you like how I turned into a Valley Girl?
Yeah, it's like your
Yeah.
your editing persona is a
Oh, yeah,
Valley
yeah,
Girl.
Yeah. I gotta go get this new handbag from Gucci.
Oh my gosh, I gotta edit another video.
Oh my gosh,
Just
I
sound
turned
Alex
into-
Smith like Metal Gear.
Oh gosh, what's the name of the Lumpy Space Princess from, yeah. Whatever, it was
Bro,
2009.
Bro, I freaking Valley Girls.
You like him or hate him?
No, I grew up around so many that it's just
Oh.
funny. I don't love them or hate them. I just think it's funny.
Just to know that they
'Cause
exist.
it's real.
You tolerate them.
I guess. I just think it's funny. Like even if the one's right in front of me, being a complete bitch. I'm just like, oh, you're funny.
Yeah. Like, oh, the fact
who
that you
cares?
exist is depressing.
Well, it's funny to me.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know. Me and my grandma have a saying: if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
I mean, yeah, that's
It's better to
very true.
laugh. There are a lot of things that's like, well, I can't do anything about it, so might as well laugh about it.
My family kind of has a similar thing, where it's life sucks and then you die, so enjoy it.
I feel like I
come on.
had that in a lot of my apartments, except it was just you live and then you die, or
Yeah.
life sucks and then you die. That was just the rest of the whole saying.
Yeah, basically. I added the so enjoy it part, I will add.
So your parents were just saying life sucks and then you die.
To be fair, it was my great aunt. My great aunt told
Oh.
my mom, and my mom told me. Because my great aunt was a therapist.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't tell her patients that.
Yeah, it was an
Hello?
Sorry, I had to
Oh.
interview a roommate real fast by telling him that I don't have time to do laundry.
Oh.
guessed as much.
I'm so PTSD'd right now.
I've got all the PTS and the Ds. D's nuts.
These nuts.
God damn it. Okay, it's Magneto
Got MSG at the DMV and this PTSD.
and the barbecue peanuts.
What?
What?
What about barbecue peanuts?
I was just adding more acronyms. Barbecue. BBQ.
Oh, BBQ?
Yeah.
Barbecue's not an acronym.
It can be.
Feasting on
Type B.
BBQ's not an acronym either.
Yes, it is BBQ.
how easily you
What does the B stand for?
when it
Bar.
suits your convenience.
What does the other P stand for?
So tell
Buh.
me, who saves the weak from
And then the Q
man
stands for
that
Q.
saves the weak?
Which is spelled the Q.
You're the ones
It's not the Q. It's barbecue.
You take advantage of their weakness.
Are you
Said
serious
the
right
Q the Q in
Of course
BBQ
they get hurt.
stands for
When you
Q,
set them
which
up
doesn't
Yeah.
start with a Q.
Yeah, it does. It's
C-U-E.
Q-U-E.
No, C-U-E. That's how you
it's-
spell barbecue, you big
No,
bong.
nuh-uh. Then why is it BBQ? Why do you fire
Because
up the
people are
BBQ
idiots.
grill?
Because someone didn't know what an acronym is.
No, it's because the original word was like Jamaican or something, and they didn't know how to spell it, so they spelled it with a Q. And then later, people were like, "That's dumb. Let's do a C."
Okay.
I'm at least 12% sure that's true. Free
I'm
religion.
pretty sure it's not true, but
myths,
sure.
Memes, pawns controlled by governments. DNA of the
Memes,
soul.
doggos, stonks.
Yes.
They are the culture. They are everything we pass on.
These nuts. These are the memes of the world.
My sword.
These control people.
Kitty cat.
These nuts control people.
The first time I watched this when I was a kid, I was like,
Look at
"This
the
is
other
so
guys. The other guy doing anything?
No, he's just there.
Is that a meme? You can't fight nature, Jack.
Can't fight nature, Jack. Sometimes you gotta pet the cat, sometimes you gotta eat it.
Prey upon the weak.
Is he like freaking
He's
all
like playing with a
forward?
kitty cat.
It's too much. He's so weird.
Well, you're supposed to be like looking
You-
at him, like, oh no.
You know that I. Well, I'm aware.
weak should
I'm aware
fear
of
the
the
strong.
irony of it.
Oh, the cat's gone.
Do you like cats?
No,
I don't either.
I feel like I would
I
like.
mean, I like
them
them
in
from
theory.
afar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I'm more of a dog guy.
That is until the
Same.
illusion was
Dogs will
broken.
like actually, like, play fetch,
Don't
sit
be
down.
ashamed.
Cats just like
It's
look at you
only
angrily.
nature running its course.
Yeah. I mean, like,
You have no choice.
I'll pet a cat if there's a cat around, but like I wouldn't want one in my house because A, they scratch a lot, and B, you always know when someone has a cat because their house smells like piss.
Yes. Did you hear the theory behind that?
What? That people who have cats just don't smell it anymore?
That they actually are attracted to it.
That's weird.
Yeah, there's like a parasite that lives in cats.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Whoa! That's where you went.
I don't think that's true. I think it's
mean,
just
I
because
feel
what
like
is
it's-
a proven fact is that humans, when living in a certain smell, will eventually just like block out that smell.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I think it's true for the crazy cat ladies. You know the ladies that have like 15 cats?
I think it's just emotional. Like they're desperate for attention. They're desperate to have something that relies on them.
But why is it always cats? It's never gerbils.
Well, you notice that. Well, but the crazy cat ladies aren't the like cat people who let their cats go outside. Crazy cat ladies are like people who keep their cats inside.
Right, because they like the smell of piss. Because they
I
have
guess.
a parasite in their brain that wants to be inside the cat.
You know, I'm of the opinion that cats are actually invaders from Mars, and they're putting parasites in people's brains.
I mean, you had me up until you said Mars. They're definitely from the moon. Like, let's just be honest here.
No, dogs are from the moon, you
No.
idiot.
Dogs.
That's why they're werewolves.
Dogs come from PetSmart. Everybody knows this.
Or maybe werewolves become werewolves in the moon because they see the cats on the moon.
Yeah, and they get pissed.
Crazy.
You're like, you fuckers. How'd you get up there?
It's like wolves howl at the moon.
Yeah. Oh, I missed one.
Stupid.
What? I think this is a perfectly
You
logical
and
argument
me.
that we're having. No. I'm perfectly
We're both
smart. I have an
wish.
IQ that's above room temperature, probably.
At least I graduated.
You motherfucker.
Suck
I'm
my
working
dick.
on it. Just die. Just die. Just die. No. Oh, come on. I did that in time, motherfucker.
So good. I know a bunch of people who haven't.
Oh, no, I'm not
Still at
actually.
school.
I'm not actually upset. If I was,
I know
I
you're not.
would find you.
You don't know where I live.
I do.
You don't.
You live in insert state here. See?
You live in Beep.
Yeah, exactly. And your mom's name is Beep. And she really likes fudge brownies.
I was about to fight you.
What? I doxed your mom by
You
revealing
know.
that she likes brownies?
She doesn't actually.
Yeah,
but
so there.
She's allergic. Yeah, bing bong.
Oh my gosh.
My gosh.
I feel like you just doxed your mom more than I did. How many people are allergic to brownies? This is all your fault.
Whatever.
Oh, I missed one. I'm gonna have to heal. I healed.
Tired.
Yeah, it's been a day.
So are you just like in Jack mode this entire fight or what?
Yeah, you're in Jack mode this whole time. So like, in theory, I could
kinda
hold
don't
down
like when they do
Sensatsu
that.
the whole time.
Oh.
But that's all that does. Like, it doesn't. I think it increases my damage a little bit, not by a lot.
I kind of have mixed feelings about when they do that in video games, where they're like, here's the new feature, and for this fight only, it's like always active.
I get it. It's like a plot thing.
Like-
it's for like.
Yeah, I do.
He's
Like I
so
said, I have mixed
angry.
feelings about it. Like it makes it, it's cinematic, it works for the story, and it's like a cool moment to be like, okay, cool, like I get to be super powerful for a fight. But like at the same time, you get out of it, and for the rest of the game, you feel slightly less powerful than like a halfway point of the game.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, that's why. You are strong, Jack.
Oh, I thought he was
Thanks.
about to throw the penis at you.
No, that's later.
You're strong, Jack, and your booty be popping.
What the? Those are my jokes, young man.
I can make whatever jokes I want. I don't care today.
That's fair. So in theory, I could just continue to do this for like an hour. I don't know.
But if we just did this until we died,
I mean, we could. Just play the same
the Jim
game over and
Gaffigan
over.
joke,
That was a what joke?
Jim Gaffigan reference.
Oh. I love that his legs detached. Started, like, coming at me.
Why wouldn't he do like a half his body? I feel like that'd be more effective than his legs.
I don't know.
Like,
You're
like,
gonna have to
like
ask him
half
that.
down the middle vertically.
Because the way that the brain is split in half doesn't allow for some
Well, his head
bullshit.
doesn't have to come off.
Listen, dude, I'm making it up. You think I know?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Ah!
The thing is, it's sci-fi, so the explanation doesn't matter
Yeah,
because it can literally be
nanobots.
anything. That's also what we talked about last time, is why I don't like sci-fi.
Yeah. I think,
Just to summarize, it's because it always feels like the kid at the playground who never could lose the game ever.
I shoot you with a bazooka. I activate my
Well,
rubber
I'm made out of
ninja,
nanobots, so
So I reflect the rocket back at you. Ah, shut
in
up.
fantasy it's like oh, this ritual to make this dragon come to life like took years and it killed the people who did it, and it's like in sci-fi it's like we have nanobots and we didn't work for them, someone else did, and now we're basically invincible.
Yeah, basically.
What?
Which honestly is like, it's kind of real. Like, when was the
What?
last time you, like, built a phone? We all got them.
Well, I know, but like there'd be some downside, you know, and they'd
Oh,
like never
absolutely.
mention it.
I mean, I'm sure, like, it fucks with your immune system or something. I don't know. It's kind of like how in fantasy, where it's like, if I use this one move, it will deplete my lifespan by 20%. But, like, you never see that.
I guess.
guess that's less of a fantasy and more of just an anime. Every time I use
That
this
could be.
move, it shortens my lifespan. Really? Because you've used it like every episode, and you're still here.
Yeah, I'm not really talking about like shows or video
More like
games,
books?
because both yeah, more like books, but like fantasy and sci-fi are guilty of that in video games and TV shows, like of just being like, well, actually, I block you because I have the big laser blocker,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I feel like
but fantasy books tend to be a little more.
I feel like it depends on the sci-fi. What sci-fi books are you reading?
I don't read a lot because I'm just not big into it.
Yeah, I guess.
So
This is the penis.
take
by the
my
way.
opinion with a grain of salt.
This is the penis that Alex was referring to.
He's shooting. He's spinning the penis at you.
My mega laser dick.
The mega rotating penetrator.
Yeah, the penetrator 9000. I love how it has to wait for a checkpoint before he'll shoot.
What will you do? Are you gonna
I'm gonna do
jump
what I
on
did
it
in the
and
first
come
episode.
kill me? Yeah, right.
I'm gonna cut things in half. I think I would like. Well, I don't know.
But
I was gonna say I think I would like
You
have
doing
more
what?
respect for quick time events if they were more consistent. Because it's like half the time you don't need them, and the other half it's really cool. And I was just thinking that as I
Yeah.
ran up, and it was like, quick time event. You haven't done it at all this fight. Just do it. That's how the fight ends.
Final Fantasy 16 has quick time events, and they didn't bother me that much, mostly because like they're consistent in like what buttons you press. You know, sometimes they're just like, sometimes they're like, press this random button to do the thing, like because it's surprising.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy 16, it's like your guy is about to attack, so press the attack button.
Yeah. By the way,
Or
the
like you're
memes
about
in
to
here,
dodge, so press the dodge button.
deactivate my pain inhibitors, Doctor.
I'll get the brains.
He passed a meme on to me, getting the brains. I fight for my what am I fighting for?
I fight for my friends.
Yeah.
For anyone else.
I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
All right, man.
Just dead.
Later.
Later,
He's
dude.
just dead in the gutter somewhere.
Now we're
In
gonna
the
talk
Yamcha
about.
stance.
Now, if we wanted to.
So do you go to the top of this building and then fight Mr. Armstrong?
No, you go to the top of this building and then you fight Sundowner,
Oh,
the
lame.
Dick Cheney guy.
I want to fight the meme.
Yeah, that's the final boss. You don't get to do that.
I
yet.
know.
Wow, I did terrible.
I thought you said this was a short game. We've been doing this forever.
Listen, that's because of technical difficulties. We're only on level 3.
I know, this is already like twice as long as it should have been because we've had to
Just
re-record so
because
many
we're
times.
like, ah, shit. We just screwed up. Customize Raiden's body? Heck yeah. Unique weapons. I want the Psy.
Psycho Mantis.
Created by this user's cyborg body. What? Psychomantis, what?
You said like you were questioning. You were like, customize body parts.
Psychomantis? But what does that
Exactly.
what does that have to do with anything? Very confused.
You're so white.
Psychomantis? That's a guy from Metal Gear.
I know.
I'm very confused. We're gonna end the episode here.
It's a meme.
Okay, fine. What does that
Oh
have to
my
do with, what does
gosh.
that have to do with being white? And yes, I
That's
am white.
also a joke.
Yes, I am white.
a
It gives me an
reference.
additional 5 health paste gel things.
The
White
"you're so
armor.
white" thing is a reference to I
I'm
think it's
not
The
white.
Office.
See, I'm Mexican now.